towards the sunset. Oops. There we go. Towards the sunset. Just kind of skim this here. You can pause it and read along with me. Alright, we're relocating. It's no longer safe to stay in Callinan. Yeah, they were basically saying, yeah, the offensive has lost its momentum. Realizing how this is what happened to Napoleon. The group commander began preparations in advance, transferring part of the technical personnel and vehicles that required most repairs urgently to the new location. I was entrusted with command of the first batch of this flying circus for disciplinary purposes, obviously. I can't say I wasn't happy to get out of the place and go somewhere a bit quieter before some stray shell fragments sent me to a hospital bed or even to the grave. Once I got myself acquainted with the worn-down Messerschmitt I had to fly, I started to have the worst apprehension that the relocation would not go as easily as hoped. The mechanics were informed that the plane's armament refused to function from time to time, but they had failed to find the cause of this defect and planned to look later in a more forthcoming environment. So I was supposed to take this coffin into the air and maybe even engage Russians, since we were also assigned to cover our transport planes. As always, the situation couldn't have been better. As I was sitting in the cockpit waiting for the signal to take off, I glanced for the last time at the airfield and the dark shape of the forest in the distance. I had a strange feeling that we would never return here again. Date is October 29th, 1941. It is 5:15 in the evening. Moderately overcast, 2150 meter ceiling. Taken off from Elm. We're going to land at Starista, codenamed Beach. We are Hawk 1. Relocate yourself as a part of 6 BF-109s and 2 Ju-52s to Starista. We're the leader of the first pair. We've got to cover the takeoff of the remaining group and accompany the transport planes to Necrovoso. Considering your vehicle's condition, try to follow defensive tactics without engaging in dogfights with the enemy on your own initiative. Once you've gained altitude, okay, southwest, gain altitude, wait for the transports to take off, accompany them to Necrovoso. Then you can proceed to your destination on your own, route shown on your flight map. Flight height is 1,500 to 2,000 meters, speed is 450. Our speed is 450 with Ju-52s. Didn't we start this mission, this campaign, escorting a Ju-52? It was like the second or third mission, I think. Alright. Our setup. You know what? I'm not going to take the windscreen because this is a borrowed plane, and since it's a borrowed plane and it's all beat up, what do we have for beat up paint? Not really. Not really. I think it's on a different series of 109 paint jobs. I've got one that's all like worn out looking. There's your factory new. But yeah, we'll just stick with Vilca since that's what we've been using. Alright. This one's a little bit easier, it looks like. Yeah, we're taking off from here, and we're just flying all the way down here to Starista. Let's do it. There's our flare, there's our permission to take off. Oh my gosh, Phoenix today. Cover the takeoff group. Oh, look at the moon. That's cool. I guess we'll just kind of orbit out here. Alright, so there's our 109s. And then those last two are probably the JU-52s. Yep, JU-52s. Let's take a look at them. They are Rook. Engaging fighter. Oh boy. Okay, good. It's going to put the box around them so I know where they're at. Because they fly low and slow. They gave me a full load of ammo, even though these guns may or may not work. I know in the flying circus, your guns will jam a lot, and you have to physically work the levers and stuff to unjam them and get them going again. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting flight, because yeah, I think we just kind of orbit over these guys that whole way to wherever it was they were landing. Necrosovo. But yeah, we got to make sure there's no fighters in the area. The covered group has passed the waypoint. Okay. Probably ease off on our engine so we're not working it so hard. Especially if this plane is questionable in its reliability. I wonder why I'm not in my plane. I guess they were saying that we need to get the planes that need repairs first to the base, so this plane obviously needs repairs, its engines, or its guns definitely, so. See, I'm assuming since the other flight is like way up ahead of us that they will take care of any fighters, and we are supposed to specifically cover these transports, at least until they land it. Where is Necrosovo? It's waypoint 3, so that's not too bad. I don't know why sometimes I can move this map and sometimes I can't. There we go. So yeah, they at least go to Necrosovo here, so that's not too bad. And then we can just hoof it down to the other one and land, and that takes care of this campaign. There's Callanan North. I have mispronounced this name of the city this entire time I've been here. Man, Seagull 2's out of ammo. Very pretty flight though, with the sunset. My wingman can stay down there with them. I'll just orbit above them here. Enjoy the pretty sunsets. That's interesting because they're saying Callanan Seagull's landing there. Maybe there was fighting off to the behind us since the front's closing in fast. Getting a little high, but that's alright. Your task is completed. You may proceed to route point 4. Alright. So they're heading into land. Trying to see where their base is. Oh, there it is. I think it's right there. All right. Our wingman's climbing up to meet us. We're gonna fly off into the setting sun. Oh, that's right. I've got the VR on, so it's going to be a split screen. They did update it so that you can have your display now only showing one eye. I need to get that set up because I like taking screenshots, but when you're in VR, you get the stereo image. River looks pretty. Pretty. Yeah, there's their air base. Well, no, that's artillery down there. I don't know where the air base is right here, but it said we were clear, so we're going. Oh, we got some aircraft over there. See, there goes my radiator again. I'm bumping something that's setting my radiators, which is fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. That reset my view. There we go. That's not what that button's supposed to do. Uh-oh. Oh, we got MiGs. They're coming in on us. I like how I was playing around with my buttons there, and my wingman's still with me. That was kind of scary. They were right there. I think that's them on down there. Man, I'm surprised they did not come at us. I mean, they're inside our lines. I probably should have gone after them, but I don't really want to find out if these guns aren't working. Whoa, stuttering. Wish I had a rear view mirror here. Alright. Are those also aircraft? It's a flight of 4. They're 10 out. It's like after the last mission, all I want to do is land. I don't really want to get in a fight. It's interesting that my radiators are opening. Because the controls I have to actually close them aren't doing anything. So that's weird. I don't know why those are open. I mean, I'd rather them be open, I guess. Is this the airbase that we are in? No. I was thinking this was the airbase we were in for 10 days, or Fortress on the Volga, but no. We moved from here, maybe. I can't remember. Sun in my face. Some more aircraft up in front of us. Down low, 8 out. Couple groups of flights. Yeah, they're ours. I see them on the early warning radar system. Is that our base? I think that's our new base there. Yep, there's a flare. Yep. Alright, we will try not to hit our buddies up here. I almost need my cockpit lights on. Turn midfield. I'm way low to actually be doing a midfield cross, but that's alright. BF-109 bombs away. Yeah, we never got to carry bombs. We had gun pods a little bit on this. I'm a little too low. Something's on fire over there. Maybe those are lights on trucks. Go ahead and drop our gear. Help slow us down a little bit. Alright. Into the runway, we're in tights. Need my navigation lights on. Need to bring in flaps. I should abort this landing because this approach is terrible. Boy. Fast. That was ugly. They're like, clear the runway. You didn't even ask. There we go. All right. Made them go around. All right. Obviously no kills on that one. No engagement. All right. So our total on that was 18. Yeah, 18 kills air to air and then 6 on the ground. And then, yeah, this is the same pilot in 10 days, so you add my 42 kills to that, and that gives me, what, an even 50? Nice. Or no, an even 60. Cool. Alright, well, thanks for watching me fly 10 Days of Autumn in IL-2 Great Battles. This was with Moscow or Stalingrad, I can't remember which one it's officially with. But yeah, I'm going to do either Panzerknacker or Hellhawks over the Bulge. I've heard that I'm supposed to wait on Bulge until the author goes in and updates all the clouds to the new clouds. So I'm not quite sure what that means, if it means the new clouds are like too much and you can't see anything on the ground since it's got a lot of ground attack. I really want to do that one. I also want to do the Panzerknacker, so we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching, and check out my other videos on this series if you haven't seen the whole thing, and then stay tuned for whatever I'm going to do next. Thanks. I will catch you later. Bye.